Have you ever been walking around before and you happen to find something that somebody dropped, maybe like money or something else like that? And you think to yourself, oh, this is pretty cool. I have found a lot of things over the years by simply looking at the ground. And so in this video, I'm going to be showcasing some of my coolest finds and telling their stories. Starting off with this Johnson & Johnson first aid kit that I found on a boat that washed up after a tornado had occurred in that area. And so I got to go on that boat and just rummage through it. I also found plenty of other stuff, but this thing just stood out. Next thing on this list is this iron dust that I got from my backyard with a magnet, which I just kind of separated sand and other stuff from it, and yeah. Next thing is this really round metal aluminum nugget. I believe this is just a melted down beer can, but it's perfectly flat and it's around the size of a nickel. Next thing is this little kit that was inside of the handle of this K-bar that I had found. And this thing contained a couple of fishing hooks, sinkers, and sewing needles, and just stuff like that. Next is this old Pepsi Cola bottle that we spotted when we were buggying one time, and this thing is from 1960. Next up are these railroad spikes that I found when my dad had me pick up trash around his shop. And I found 3 of them. I think I threw one of them away, but these other 2, I polished up one and I left one as it was, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Next up is this 45 ACP hollow point round, and this thing, as you can see, is not bent at all. And guess what? This thing hit a tree. And as you can see with these bullet rounds, these have all hit trees and they are messed up. And the thing about hollow points is when they hit anything, they tend to split apart. So this bullet is really strange. Next up is this vice grip that I found with my metal detector. Next up is this .22 caliber rat shot from what we like to call the abandoned meth house, which is not really a house anymore. Next up is some coal that I found in the place where I go four-wheeling. And anyways, here's the largest piece of it compared to a standard piece of charcoal. Next up is this Antigua souvenir nail clippers that I found at my dad's shop that I think one of his employees must have lost. But the funny part about this is the flag is not even the Antigua flag. I don't know if it's supposed to be something else, but this looks more like the Guatemala flag. Next up is this big chunk of aluminum. Now, I don't think this is a melted down beer can. I think this is just some other like leftover scrap metal from something else. But this thing is gigantic. Look at these other nuggets I've found. I don't know what this is, but I found it in the place that I go buggying, so who knows. Next up is this hatchet I found in my backyard. When I found this thing, I polished it up and all that, and it looks really nice now. But where we found it, the previous owners had left a bunch of other tools and stuff like that, like a trench shovel. And that's how I got this, pretty much. Here we have this number 2 pool ball, which I found on some random job site. Next up is this random copper disc that I would see when I walked to this one building after school every now and then. And it took me about a month before I decided to pick this thing up and then just take it with me. I don't know why, but it's bigger than a $50. And also, you cannot tell what the heck this thing is. I do think it is a coin of some kind, but this thing has probably been ran over so many times, I don't even know what it is. Okay, this next one I'm going to give you a second to see if you can spot it. Okay, did you find it? Alright, it was right there, and this is what I believe to be a lead sinker. I found this by simply picking up some pebbles when I was bored with some like summer camp group. And I happened to notice this one was heavier than the other ones because, you know, lead is heavier than rock. So it's pretty noticeable, but not really. Next up are these 2 arrowheads I found in a creek bed. The one on the right is definitely made of chert. I don't know what the one on the left is, though. Now, this drone might not look like anything special, but this was the drone my mom gave my dad for Christmas around the time I was 1 year old. And he went outside, flew this thing, and it immediately crashed into the woods. And 10 years later, I went out in that part of the woods, and I actually ended up finding it. I wasn't even looking for it. I never even knew he crashed a drone. Again, I was 1 year old, so this thing is probably one of my favorite finds and will probably forever be that. Anyways, guys, that's probably about it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. And if you have any questions about any of the things I've talked about, please ask in the comments because I've like really briefly summarized all these things. And anyways, see y'all in the next one.